Welcome back to the Integrated Leader Podcast. I am Lauren Marie, and this is day 4 of our special series on turning your DISC and driving forces report into real growth right now. These episodes are built for my current clients, but if you're here and haven't taken your assessment yet, you're still in the right place. This episode might actually be the one that shifts something for you, because we're going to look at where your strengths might actually be clashing with itself. If you want your own custom report, email me at laurenmarie@kutskoconsulting.com. Mention this podcast and I'll send you a free mini report or reflection tool to get started. One of the most powerful parts of your report is also one of the most uncomfortable. It's a section called Potential Behavioral and Motivational Conflict. This is where we get to see where your natural behaviors might actually be in tension with your deepest motivations. Think of it like your wiring crossing wires. It doesn't mean something's wrong. It means something's waking up. This section of the report is saying how you do what you do may be in conflict with why you do it. And this is what I mean. Most people experience me as warm, encouraging, and people-focused, because I am. I'm a high I and S, so connection, collaboration, and positive energy come really natural to me. But I also have a deep need to question things. I'm wired to challenge the status quo, to push for what could be better, and to chase new ideas that don't always follow the usual path. That's part of my receptive and intellectual motivators at play. So the tension shows up when I'm curious or fired up about something that isn't working. I can come across as more intense than people are used to. My tone shifts, my warmth fades, and because I have a low C, which means I don't naturally slow down to explain things gently or with a lot of detail, I can unintentionally shut people down with how clear or confident I sound. And that's not coming from ego necessarily. I mean, it surely can, but it's coming from the energy and clarity that I have. So if I am not mindful, that tension between my people first style and my disruptive oriented drive can create confusion or hurt someone I really care about. That's not the impact I want, but it's a pattern that I have to watch out for and work with. So that's the work for me. That's the growth edge in my leadership development. So it's your turn. Go ahead and turn to the potential behavioral and motivational conflict page. For me, it was around page 44. And which of these conflicts show up most often in your day-to-day? Where do you see this tension between your behaviors and motivation? What's the story you usually tell yourself when this happens? I'm too much. They don't get it. Why do I always have to blank? Now let's reframe it. What if this tension isn't a flaw, but a clue? What would it look like to lead from this tension instead of around it? So for example, if your report says that you're driven by harmony, but show up as assertive, you might hold back your opinion out of fear of creating conflict. But that inner tug of war, that's where leadership courage lives. And then to take it one step further with AI, let's drop the prompt into ChatGPT. Here are 2 parts of my wiring that feel in conflict. I like to be people first and warm, but I also like to disrupt and challenge the status quo. Help me understand how to honor both in my leadership style. Suggest reframes or habits that will help me stay balanced without overcorrecting. You can also ask for coaching style journal questions to keep reflecting on that tension. AI will not fix you, but it can help you put language around what often feels hard to name in real time. And that's where change begins. I want to end with a reminder that you are not broken, you are complex. That tension in your wiring, that's your growth edge. It is the place where your behavior and your motivation are trying to figure out how to work together, to become integrated, the integrated leader. And your job as a leader is to slow down and listen to what each side needs. Tomorrow, we're wrapping up this series by taking everything we've explored, your value, your fuel, your support needs, your conflict, and turning it into one simple, sustainable shift. And if you're listening and realizing you want to go deeper, email me at laurenmarie@kutskoconsulting.com. Mention the podcast and I'll send you something tailored to your wiring. Let's turn your insight into alignment. I will see you tomorrow on the Integrated Leader Podcast.